The Invisible Man has been scaring millions of movie fans for decades.
Yes, absolutely. Now it's being reimagined for a new generation of cinema goers with the help of Australian horror filmmaker Leigh Whannell. Take a look.
He first began spooking audiences 15 years ago in the psychological thriller Saw. The hit horror launched Leigh Whannell's career not just in front of the camera, but as a director as well. Since then, he's been frightening filmgoers with a long list of cult-status flicks.
These hauntings can be terrifying things.
Now the award winner has reimagined the 1933 monster classic, The Invisible Man. Shot in a Sydney sound studio, the horror film boasts an A-list international cast, including The Handmaid's Tale star Elisabeth Moss, who's convinced she's being haunted by an ex everyone thinks is dead.
He was a sociopath, completely in control of everything. He said that wherever I went, he would find me, walk right up to me, and I wouldn't be able to see him.
I was a little bit apprehensive about seeing this movie. I'm glad I saw it.
Okay,
Are you hearing that quite a bit?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing a lot from people that the film is stressful to sit through, which is a real compliment. I mean, that's what I was going for. When I first thought of the idea, before I'd even written a word of the script, I knew I wanted the film to be a suffocating experience for the audience. Like someone had a pillow over your face for 2 hours and you were struggling to breathe, which is, you know, kind of a strange goal for a film. But in the case of this movie, that's how I wanted it to feel.
I actually really enjoyed it in the end. I think I could go see it again, which
great.
That's a good sign.
It's good.
The casting is just phenomenal. Harriet Dyer, who I've met before,
yeah, she's
so
awesome.
great. And then, of course, you've got Elisabeth Moss. How did you go about the casting?
I just wanted the most credible, truthful actors I could find. One of the things I wanted to do with the story was modernise it, make it as grounded as you possibly can. And so I wasn't interested in going after the biggest name or whatever. I just wanted the best actors, and we were lucky enough to get Lizzie, who happens to be a big name and very well known, but also can deliver the goods. And then we surrounded her with so many great actors, Australians.
And filmed in Australia?
Yes, in Sydney, all shot in Sydney and around Sydney. The house the title character lives in was one that it took me a long time to find before I settled on it, you know. But it had the right feeling, this kind of grim feeling to it that I liked. I wanted the house to feel like a prison. There's
a scene as well where she's got the knife and she's fighting off the Invisible Man. How do you direct that?
It's quite difficult. It's very technical. You know, you're dealing with a lot of approaches to the effects, whether they're computer generated, very cutting edge modern visual effects, and then over here you've got the most old school, you know, a prop guy with a string. It's something that would have been used in the original Invisible Man back in 1933. So we mixed all that together. It's not one thing. It's old school and new school together. It's very much about searching the screen when you watch this movie, because you're never sure what's going to happen when. You can't see the guy, so how can you possibly predict where he is on the screen? And I love that. I hope it adds up to audience enjoyment.
Are you okay?
He's sitting in that chair.
The Invisible Man is appearing in cinemas now. Samantha Dawson, Sky News.